And we're live. We're live. Okay. This is the first ever live Melissa moment.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to our first Halloween live
Our first live
ever. Halloween, October 31st. Here we are. I hope you guys had a fantastic Halloween. We're in our Blair Witch basement.
We need a slate here. We've got an overhead camera as well.
Yeah, we're going to explain that here, but Matthew wants to do this now.
Do this slate. Ready? In 3, 2. Okay.
Here we are. So a few things. Okay. This is our first live. We've already had technical issues. Okay. So probably we're going to have technical issues again. But here we are.
Okay. So let's just go.
This is going to be so entertaining for you guys.
Because technical issues.
This is going to be fun.
Okay. The tech case. Is this all real? Does this seance actually awake something? We're going to find out. All I know is when it was time to start this broadcast, I'm like, okay, we got everything in place. It's time to go. The laptop stopped. Like creepy. Like you. Now we have the top camera was running.
Up there.
It was running. There. So we'll have a little bit of footage. I will splice a little in the replay. I will splice a little bit of footage right here that is just, you won't be able to see us, be able to hear us like da-da-da-da-da. Oh, look, the laptop just stopped. So that was creepy. We're just going to say it was a technical issue.
Sure.
Let's just chalk it up to computer stuff and not some sort of thing.
By the way, if you guys are new, hi, welcome. I'm Melissa. This is my husband, Matthew. He's not always on my videos, but sometimes he is. And tonight is one of those times. We have a very interesting dynamic between the two of us. So it's going to be a fun night.
No post-production on this one.
I promise you it's going to be a fun night.
But hey, just for the record, guys, for what we're doing here tonight, there will be no cut. Like, we're going to post this video in its entirety afterwards, whether something happens or whether nothing happens.
Or whether it's 5 minutes long or 5 hours long. We don't know. But we're glad you guys are here joining us. So just to kind of give some background, in case there's some people who are new, we are in what I like to call our Blair Witch basement. Okay. Our home is over 100 years old. It was built in 1921. Sorry, we're having.
And now the laptop wants to do reboots.
We're having more technical things, so let's just delete that there. Yeah. So our house.
Hi, Heather. Good to see you.
Hi. So our house was built in 1921. It's over 100 years old. Very old house. Obviously, a lot of history. Anytime you have something that's that old, we've lived here for over 13 years, 14 years.
Oh, yeah, 14 and change.
Yeah. Our basement, it's an original basement.
13 years. Oh, that's creepy. It is 13 years.
It's 13 years. So this is an original basement. You can see behind me, we have got cinder block walls. Okay. They're crumbling, which just adds to the ambiance, honestly. Thankfully, we don't have a dirt floor. We do have a cement floor, but it is cement. Low ceiling, 0 windows down here, guys. 0 windows, which is why we've still got overhead lighting on. I wanted to go no lights, just the little candles here, but I don't think that we're going to be able to. I think it's going to be too dark. So we're just going to have to deal with what we have.
I guess it's sufficiently creepy. If you tuned into a number of Melissa's Toss It Tuesdays, she's 13 episodes into cleaning the basement, and we literally have this space.
So this is an issue. Let's talk about some marital problems, shall we? So my husband loves to complain about how much stuff we have. Here's the thing. I am a material girl. I love things. I do. I buy things. I like to. It makes me happy. I have very little joy in my life. Buying things gives me joy. My husband doesn't like it, and he loves to complain and dig every chance he has about how messy the basement is. Another reason the basement is this messy is we did home renovations last year, everything from
A lot of it's
upstairs
my stuff.
came down here,
A lot
and
of
we
it's my
haven't
stuff.
put things back or done things. So just so you know, that's what he means when he's like, she has been cleaning down here. He doesn't understand how much time it takes to go through stuff. But that's fine. That's another Melissa moment.
Can I pass me my beverage there? I'm just gonna, so that way I have nothing to talk. I've already talked more in this than I talk in the average episode I'm in.
So the plan tonight is we live in an old home. Living in an old home, things don't always go the way you think they do. We've legitimately had some occurrences, I guess would be a good way to say it, over the years we've been here.
Yeah, this basement, things have happened that are completely explainable in and of themselves, but the sheer frequency and oddity of the things that have happened leads us to believe that there's something
going on.
Something's up.
A couple things, especially around October, things heighten, like more things happen. It seems to be in the October month. I don't know what it is. Just strange things. Things will go missing when they shouldn't be, and then they'll turn up in the exact same spot that they were not there. Just things that we can't explain. Also, we are down here. We are close to our furnace area. We did turn the furnace off, so hopefully we don't have any sounds coming.
There's no airflow, but these things are swinging.
So weird things happen. It's just go with it.
Now, outside of the weird things, there are a significant number of spiders down here.
Yeah, there are creepy crawlies down here.
Not only, and like, we're not talking like old type, like we're talking like
they've been living down here for a while.
Quarter pounder with cheese size.
Yeah.
So if at any point in this little thingy, a giant honking spider comes by, I'm out.
Be prepared for a female scream coming from him. It's happened before. It's very funny.
A feminine.
Sure. Whatever you want to call it. So our plan tonight is we're going to play a little board game. Okay.
That's a nice term for it's not a board game.
It is a board game, actually. It is advertised and sold as a board game. That's what it's sold as. Now, I disagree. It's not a board game.
And you don't want to do this anymore.
The Ouija board is what I would like to call a tool. And it can be very dangerous. Whether you believe in spirits, the afterworld, Satan, God, whatever you believe in, it's just, it can be really dangerous. I fully believe in all that stuff myself. Matthew does not. He has his own beliefs. So when you're playing with a Ouija board, you do have to be careful. There are some things you should do, and there's definitely some things you shouldn't do. We obviously don't want to open ourselves up or our home up to anything that could have any kind of negative effect on us. So we're going to take a few precautions. Now, we had talked about doing this live a long time ago, and we've been advertising doing this live here in the basement to see if we can connect with anything that may be in our home. Recently, we went and saw the new Exorcist movie. If you haven't seen it, it's actually really good. I highly recommend it. But after seeing that movie, I started to have second thoughts about doing the Ouija board, especially in our home. I always said I would never have a Ouija board in my home, and yet here we are.
Yeah, you did say that when we met.
I did say that because it is very dangerous, and I don't usually like playing around with the Ouija board. I mean, there's other things I don't mind playing around with, but when it comes to the Ouija board, it's a scary thing for me.
So you tell me about Jesus on the wall?
We'll get to Jesus. Don't worry. We'll get there. So after The Exorcist, I was like, we're not doing this. Nope. But you know what? It's been a few days since I've seen The Exorcist, and we're going to do it. So we are going to do the Ouija board down here in just a little bit. We're going to crack this open. We're going to do it. We're going to see. Nothing could happen. Something could happen. Who knows? Okay. But either way, it's Halloween and we're here to have fun and we're doing something together, which is always a good thing. One more story before we jump into this.
Just one? I have lots of stories.
Well, there's lots, but let's talk about Jesus.
There's the presents over there. There's the sounds that are unexplained in that corner. There's been lots. There's been the things in the house that just mysteriously disappear and reappear.
There's been things.
But let's talk about the thing.
So, because I feel like we do have an evil presence in our home.
Other than me.
Yes. And I do feel primarily the energy here in the basement. We have a very old, and it's up on the door. I didn't want to take it down for obvious reasons. We have a very old cross, wooden cross. Crucifix. I grew up with this in my home. So my parents had this. I don't know if they got it or if it belonged to their parents. I don't know how old this thing is. I know it's at least from the 80s when I was growing up. It is a wooden cross, crucifix. It has a plastic Jesus crucified on the cross. I remember it always being up in our house. Somehow my parents gave it to me somewhere along the line and we hung it up. Originally, it was above the doorway to the basement. And then we did home renovations and we did some painting. I didn't want to put it back up above the doorway because I didn't want to put holes in the wall. So I actually hung it on the door, on the inside of the door. So facing into the basement where the stairs is. That's where I hung it. And he's been hanging there for a long time.
Years.
A long time.
Years he's been stuck to that. Just stuck to the inside of the door.
And like I said,
doing his thing.
This is an old crucifix, like from the 80s.
Like you hung it. Like you didn't put it on the door immediately when we moved in, but it's been there for at least years.
A long time.
Years and years and years.
And one day,
after we announced we were gonna do,
yes.
So we booked. So if you've been watching the channel, we've been advertising it for 2 weeks ago. We started putting on the Facebook that we were going to do this about 3 weeks ago at the beginning of October. Hey, wouldn't it be great to do a Melissa Moment live? And if you noticed the episode numbers, we skipped episode 666. This is about episode 690-ish right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we saved number 666 for this episode. And upon posting the graphic of the live saying, hey, we were going to be doing this,
I opened the door to come to the basement one day and the crucifix was no longer on the door. It was on the floor. So there's a little bit of a landing before the stairs start. And the crucifix was there on the landing above the stairs. Okay, my thought, okay, it obviously fell off the door, right? I can see that could happen. Sure. Explained. No problem.
Clumsy husband. I
honestly thought my husband knocked it off and just left it laying there because we know men don't usually pick up things, right? I'm sorry, you don't. So I went to pick it up and I noticed that Jesus was no longer on the cross.
Well, his hands and feet are still on the cross.
His hands and feet are on the cross. His body was not.
The body of Christ.
The body of Christ was gone. And I'm like, okay, he broke, right? Again, logical, right? He broke. Okay, not a problem. He's got to be here somewhere. I looked on the top where the cross was. No Jesus. No problem. He's obviously fell down the stairs because then the stairs are there and then the bottom of the stairs, right? Logically, if something were to fall, it would go down the stairs, and either land on a stair or on the bottom of the stairs. The body of Christ was not there.
Gone.
Not on the stairs, not at the base of the stairs. Like, he's not there. Now, like Matthew said, we have a lot of stuff in this basement right now. We have boxes, we have bins, we have rolling carts. There's so much stuff. He would have hit something and stopped. he would be there. So I thought, okay, again, let's be logical. Maybe Matthew accidentally broke it and he threw away the body of Christ. It's possible, right? It's possible. It could be. So,
or maybe I broke it by accident and I placed it somewhere for you to fix
for
it
me
a
to
later
fix
date.
it. There, again, has to be a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, so this is my part of it. So I walk in the door from work, working very hard to provide for the family as the breadwinner.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there at her chair, just looking at me. And I'm like, oh, I've done something. And I'm like, what did I do? She's like, you want to tell me what happened to Jesus?
That's not what I said. I said, did you kill Jesus? Is what I said.
Not on purpose.
And he looked at me like, what? And so I explained everything I just told you. Open the door, cross was there, body of Christ is not. And he was just like, I can't remember. What did you say?
So I had noticed it on the floor as well. So I did not knock it down.
But he also didn't pick it up.
She knocked it down. And I just left it there because I don't touch things that don't belong to me, which is most stuff.
Men don't pick things up. They don't do it.
So after crucifying me over something that she thought I did, now the hunt for Jesus was in earnest. Now we got freaked because now he's really missing.
Gone, and it doesn't make any sense. So we came down here and we were looking and looking and looking, and like we couldn't find him. It's like, this makes no sense. How could it just disappear? Like, I mean, no trace. There was no trace.
And
like,
we found him.
We found him. We found him. We have a very small deep freeze. He is behind the deep freeze.
Still there. Can't reach him.
But a few things. The deep freeze, it's in a location that doesn't make sense on how his body got there. There's a bug crawling on the ground.
Is there? Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Let me get him.
Oh, not with the snake.
I gotta get him with it.
No.
I have to.
You dragged him right across.
I had to cut him in half. Sorry, guys. It's creepy crawlies. Anyway. Oh, now I'm like, where are they? Anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry. He's behind he's behind our little deep freeze. Now it doesn't make sense because, okay, you come down our stairs. Here's the base of the stairs over here. Our deep freeze is like, you have to go like this way, and then it's like here. You couldn't
purposely throw it at this spot 50 times and get it in there once.
And not only that, there's a very small space between the back of the deep freeze and the wall. Like, what, an inch and a half?
Jesus
maybe?
Width.
Yeah. Like, the fact that he's there doesn't make any sense. And not only is he there, he is covered in dust bunnies. And I get it. Behind the freezer, you're going to have dust bunnies. Yes, I agree with you.
But he's new. He's there less than 24 hours.
He's covered in, it's like he was like cocooned in the dust bunnies. Like, it doesn't make sense, you guys. I just got to chill. Did you get a chill? Is it just me? I got to chill.
You guys.
Anyway.
Should be you guys count on
I'm
this.
just saying. It doesn't make any sense.
And so the cross is still on the wall.
I rehung the cross.
His hands and feet
are still there.
Still nailed to the cross.
But the body of Christ is behind my freezer, here in the basement.
So maybe something doesn't want us to do this.
I don't know. You guys, I'm like, legitimately, can you tell I'm stalling? Like, this I
want to tell this. I'm ready. Like, you got some salt and you got some.
Yeah. So let's jump into it. Okay. We're going to do this.
So for the record, before we do any of this, ladies and gentlemen, this is not paid promotion in any way, shape, or form. There is no sponsorship. There is no money. There is no agenda here. There is a very real chance that nothing will happen.
Absolutely.
And so thanks for watching.
Yeah, but I guarantee
if something does happen and Satan jumps out of the wall and eats us,
call help, please. Call help.
Yeah.
Help.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, please do. We do lots of different content on this channel.
Okay. All right. Don't have.
I'm just saying we do lots of different content.
Now
No, I'm just saying. So yeah, check us out because yeah, I'd like to think that some of our videos are pretty entertaining. Sorry, I keep moving because this is like a cement floor and I'm very uncomfortable, but that's fine. Okay.
You're supposed to be comfortable.
I know, and we're gonna get more uncomfortable. Ouija board.
Oh, there goes my chill.
See? I told you.
Oh, that was physical.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
We were outside tonight. We were trick-or-treating. It's just genetic. It's a natural biological.
They'll stop moving.
Those were...
They were moving. I don't know if you could see. I don't know if you could have seen it on the camera. They were moving.
They were waving back and forth.
They were like in a lot, actually, because they were jingling.
Like there was wind.
They were jingling.
And I was thinking, like, it's a concrete floor, and you moving around can't be shaking that.
No.
And there's no wind. Nothing's blowing. That's...
Are we freaking ourselves out? Like
that's weird.
It did happen though. Like I saw it too.
That's weird.
I
noticed it earlier.
I did.
So somewhere in this video,
I was like, ignore it because I'm like, I'm not getting already all creeped out here. We haven't even started yet.
Wow.
That was legit. Okay, great. Let me know if they start again.
That was weird.
Okay. So as I was saying,
that was actually weird.
This is not something to take lightly, the Ouija board. I know a lot of people who don't believe and stuff are like, oh, whatever, it's just a game. Blah. That's fine. If that's your belief, go for it. But I'm telling you, this is serious. Like, there's things you need to know. So let's go over the rules.
I don't know.
We're going over them because they're important. Okay?
Is there like instructions in here?
There probably is. And they might even be in there. But there are rules.
Why does the internet have the rules? Use the rules in the box. Don't go on the internet.
This is marketed as a board game.
Right.
But it's not.
How do you win?
When you walk out alive. Okay? So let's get into the rules.
You're stalling.
Let's I'm going
open.
This is important.
All right. Okay. All right.
You have to take this seriously because if you don't, you can unleash something you don't want to.
You're the director. I'm
telling you.
I'm the eye candy.
Rule number 1 with a Ouija board. Okay? Never play alone.
Oh, okay.
Never. Okay?
Here.
No howdy doody here. Never play alone. Okay? Number 2, always be respectful. Okay? That's really important because you could, this is meant to communicate with spirits that have crossed over. Okay? You don't know who it is. You don't know who they were.
Yeah, we're not specifically out to talk to anybody. We're not like calling my grandma or anything. We're not.
The reason that we're doing this is October 31st. The veil between the worlds is very thin. Like, this is the time to try to communicate, basically to see if anything is here, and if it is here, are they not? Do they want something? Are we in their house? You know, like there's things. Okay.
There's a message there on the bottom. What is that?
I don't know. I'm old and my eyesight's bad. What does it say? People talking to us? What does it say?
Ads will run on shortly to some viewers.
Oh, perfect. So I guess you guys get ads too.
This is our first live. We've never done this. We've never seen pop-ups. We don't know what's going to happen.
But being respectful is really important. Okay. Because you don't know who you're talking to or what you're talking to.
Click on the advertisers too.
Yeah. You don't want to be disrespectful. You don't want to be disrespectful to the advertisers either. Just watch their 2-minute clip and then come back to us. It's okay. We'll wait.
If we're not here when we come back.
Number 3. Now this one, it's hard for us to do this one. Okay. You're supposed to sit in darkness or by candlelight. Now, technically we are by candlelight.
But they're not real candles. They're digital.
Well, because I didn't want to start a fire down here. So.
It used to be in party light. Do you not own a number of candles?
No, you made me get rid of them because we have too much stuff. Anyway. So, number 4, never burn a Ouija board.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't do it. Don't try to board. Okay? Important. Again, this one is important. We have to repeat it. Treat the spirits with respect. That's a really important one, guys. Treat them with respect, okay? And then probably the most important when you're doing a Ouija board, always say goodbye.
Okay.
That you have to do. Before you walk away from this board, you have to say goodbye. Not only does one person have to say goodbye, everyone has to say goodbye. The reason is...
So share out the link to this while we're saying
hello. Go for it. The reason is, when you say hello, you're inviting spirits to come through to communicate with you, okay? Some may not communicate with you, but that doesn't mean that they haven't come through, right? Because you don't know who you're dealing with or who you're talking to or who you're not talking to. If you don't say goodbye, you have left that open, which means they will still be here. If you say goodbye, it lets them know that you are done. It is time for them to go back to where they came from. Very important, okay? So always say goodbye.
I'm just sharing out the link.
That's fine. Share the link. That's important. Let's open this up and see what we got. This is brand new. I literally just took the plastic off before we came down here. I have not opened this box yet, okay? This was purchased at Spirit Halloween, not a sponsor. Here's the board. If you've never seen one before, you can get different ones, okay? They're all pretty much the same. You've got yes, you've got no, you have all the letters of the alphabet where they will spell things out to you.
I'm just going to make sure our top camera's still recording here.
Sure. You've got numbers, and very important at the bottom, you have goodbye, okay? So let me explain this. We have a top camera. Now you're probably asking why you're doing the live, Melissa. I know. But doing the live, you guys are not really going to be able to see the board because it's going to be on the ground. You're either going to see us or the board. You can't see both, right? So we are filming from the top as well, which will give an overhead shot. We obviously can't show you that right now because we're live, but we're hoping...
We could have gone live from the top, but I mean, then like
it's a lot.
Talking top of the heads.
So we're hoping to put together between this live and the overhead shot kind of a split screen kind of thingamabob, which we will upload later. So if you guys want to rewatch it, or maybe you guys are missing the live and you want to watch us later, hopefully you'll be able to see us as you see us right now, as well as an overhead shot of
probably
the board.
This week's Spooky Saturday.
Okay, so look for it on Spooky Saturday. So that way you guys can really see kind of what's going on, because, you know, we got to do something here. So where do we want the board? Do we want
right there?
Right there? Okay. So put the board down. I know you guys can't see it. Trust me, it's down. Okay. And then we have the planchette. Okay. This has a hole.
Cracker?
No.
Planchette?
No.
What am I thinking?
I have no idea. Triscuits? What are you thinking
That's what I'm thinking. A Triscuit, yes.
What are you thinking of?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's not like for live or anything. Anyway, all this is, it's got 3 little feet with some little kind of like felt on the bottom. Okay. I'm not moving yet. So this just moves around the board. It moves very easily. Okay. And then you have the hole in the middle because it's going to hopefully stop on some letters for you to kind of spell out whatever, or numbers or whatever, for it, whatever it's trying to tell you. Okay. I say it because we don't know who or what it is. But that's what you do. Okay. So put that on the board. Now,
is there anything else in the box?
There's no instructions.
Wow. For a board game without instructions.
Maybe they're on the back. Hang on. Maybe they printed it right on the box. Let me get the lid on so I can see.
I learned today that it's not pronounced Ouija.
Yes. No, here's the instructions. Okay. So this is what it says. Remember, it's marketed as a board game because...
I'll see if I can move the camera down. Maybe we can at least see a little bit.
Well, yeah, but let's finish talking first.
Okay,
before we do it. Okay, so it's marketed as a board game. This is what it says. It says for 2 or more players, ages 8 and up. I do not recommend that. No one should be playing this unless they are either very knowledgeable or I would say at least 18. Like, this is an adult thing. That's just me. Anyway, it says, dim the lights to set the mood and see what secrets you will unlock when you use the mysterious Ouija board. As it glides across the board, the Ouija planchette will reveal hidden messages. Instructions. Place 2 fingers lightly on the planchette. Just 2. Let the bravest among you ask the first question. Give Ouija enough time to respond. Remember, spirits...
Oh, is Ouija an actual person?
No.
Oh, Ouija's the conduit for the person. Okay.
Remember, spirits can't be rushed. Concentrate deeply. If the planchette doesn't move, ask another question and focus. Now, another thing to remember is when you are trying to communicate with spirits, not all, but some of them will use your energy to be able to move things or to make sounds or that kind of thing. So that's why they're saying focus. Will Ouija tell you yes or no? Will it give you a number or spell out an answer? Always speak slowly and clearly, just as friendly spirits prefer, and don't forget to say goodbye when you're done. So that's all it says. This is by Hasbro Gaming.
So it'll be a movie soon. Actually, it has been a movie.
It is a movie. Yes, it is. So that's it. That's all it says here, guys.
Okay, so you want a salt your thing?
Yes. So another thing. I gotta take a drink.
Delicious frappe.
Yes, not sponsored. Okay. So
you watch a lot of Rhett and Link.
I do. Like I said, there's things you can do, okay, to protect yourself. Number 1, a cross somewhere, probably a good idea. You can go as far as having holy water if you have moon water, that kind of thing. One thing that's...
What's moon water? I
have moon water. It's just I don't have it here right now. It's water that you put under the full moon.
Okay.
That'll be another Melissa moment. Something that's very easy to do to help protect yourself, and I'm pretty sure everyone has this in their house.
Tupperware.
Salt.
Mm.
Good old salt. Salt is something that you can use to protect you. We are going to be putting a ring, a circle of salt around us. And it's very important that we stay within the circle of salt. Also, do not break the salt circle.
So does the salt circle go around the board or around us?
Us and the board.
Oh.
It is to protect us. Basically, what it means is no bad energy can leave the circle.
Okay.
Okay. So it's to protect, to keep the bad energy or any energy in the circle. Once we say goodbye, it's okay to leave the circle.
Okay.
But it's really important. Do not leave the circle until you've said goodbye and put everything away. So do not break the circle.
Okay.
Don't put your foot in the circle. Don't put a finger through the circle. Once that circle is broken, any energy has a way to get out of the circle and can basically go anywhere it wants to go. If you don't know where it goes, you can't say goodbye to it properly, and it's going to stay here.
Gotcha. Now we'll angle the camera down a little bit.
We'll move it
as well. We want to say again, this is a concrete floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's no wires. There's no post-production. There's no digital CGI.
There's no windows.
There's no nothing.
Nothing. It's just us.
Probably
just
nothing.
Us down
probably
here.
nothing going to happen.
Probably nothing.
If something happens, it won't be because of technical, nothing artificial or manufactured by us.
Exactly.
Okay, so where do you need me to be then?
I just need you to pick a spot.
Maybe I should just put a salt circle around you, and you should do Ouija. Oh no, 2 people, right?
That's right. Never
okay.
play it alone.
Right.
He's remembering the rules, guys.
All right.
So you got to get comfortable. I'll try
to
go as close to the wall as possible, just so, because I know you're going to move.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to pour the salt.
Maybe over a little bit. I need a little bit.
As long as
you get around me.
Well, I just put it there because of the camera.
And bring the camera down a little bit. Yeah, the camera's okay.
We'll get to that. Is the overhead camera okay? Because you can move the board now.
Have a look. Should be fine.
Well, I don't know. You're taller than me. Do you think it's
That's
okay?
That's true. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
okay.
It'll be fine. Okay, move this camera down a little bit.
Okay, well, first we have to move. Are we moving the laptop into the circle?
No, laptop can stay outside the circle.
Okay, you guys.
We're not going to touch you.
You guys are okay because you're going to be out there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there you go. We don't want it to. Actually, that's. Oh, hey, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, that's all right.
You're not going to see us.
Hi.
But that's fine.
We need a slightly larger laptop next time.
Yeah, or something. Well, I mean, we can put it on something and then angle it more. Let's see if that
put it on this here.
I don't want to stick it on that. Hang on, guys. Right. We're going to adjust you.
Yeah.
Hang on.
The laptop hasn't detonated yet.
Well, we got to.
That's fine.
No,
that's fine.
I have more. If it's one thing I have down here, it's boxes.
No, but that's not going to raise it up any because it's still pointed down.
Well, it'll raise it up. You're not
changing your perspective. That's fine. That's good.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Ouija.
Let me. Okay, you got to not move though.
Okay, I'm not moving. Hold on. Let me get my. Put this outside. Put that over there by your drink.
We'll keep it in the circle.
Oh no, I don't want a demon drink. There we go. All right.
You can't. Are you gonna reach for it?
No, I won't. I'm hydrated. I'm ready to go.
I mean, you can move around. Okay. Just don't break the circle.
I'm glad I got you a Dyson.
Yeah. Well, you know.
All right.
Let's hope we have enough salt.
You want me to take
no,
it?
just hang on. I gotta go around you.
I'm being assaulted. That's right. The joke was there.
The joke was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't want to not pour it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna be quiet now because now we're doing the thing.
Okay. I gotta get in here.
Before the circle gets closed off and we do the things, I just want to say, pleased to be part of this. Appreciate everyone watching, whether live or recorded, and always pleased to be part of a Melissa moment.
That was nice. Thank you. It's a fun time. You know what I mean? Okay, hang on. I gotta get in here. I just gotta finish the circle. Don't worry, I'm gonna move. Good thing I got that big thing of salt.
Yeah, the actual size of the bag was Séance sized. Don't break it now.
Well,
seriously,
we haven't started yet.
Don't reach out.
We haven't started yet, so if I break it, I can fix it. I just want to make sure we have enough salt.
Oh yeah, we haven't opened up the door to hell yet. All right,
no.
There we go.
Just want to make sure you're protected over here. That's
Thank
all.
You.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Don't break the salt. Don't break the streams. Don't cross the streams.
Put my drink in. Don't in.
Yeah, I guess you want to call for help. You want to do it.
Okay.
All right.
Good. That's all good.
One hand or two hands?
2 fingers.
2 fingers. Okay. Two
lightly.
All right. So lightly. Do you say something first or do we just go? There's no start on this.
No.
All right.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to let you do all the talking, and I'm just going to be the fingers.
Okay, so
last chance to back out. We do not have to do this.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Nothing's been opened. We haven't started anything yet. We've already given 40 minutes worth of content.
I know. We've just been talking. It's okay. People have been waiting for this. Look at all of our viewers right now. Okay.
I'm going to focus. I'm going to put my focus onto this.
Okay, so let's go over it one more time. We're going to start asking questions. We're going to be respectful. Okay. We are going to gently put 2 fingers on there and focus. Watch it move right now on its own. Okay. Are you good? Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Am I talking or are you talking?
You're talking.
Oh. I've done this before, but it's been a long freaking time. Okay. I'm trying to think of how to start. Is there anybody here that would like to speak with us? Are you moving it? Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Well, somebody's moving.
It didn't move.
It moved a little bit. You didn't see it move?
No, I have my eyes closed.
Oh, well, you can't see it move if
your eyes are closed.
Okay.
Focus. Shh.
Okay.
My eyes are closed. I'm not
okay.
looking.
Well, how are you going to see if it moves if you're not looking?
All right, I'll look. All right.
Well, I mean, if you need to focus.
Deep breath. Be respectful.
And we are being respectful. We are just wondering if there is any spirits here in this home that would like to speak with us. We are not here to be hurtful or disrespectful. We just want to know if there's anyone here that would like to talk to us, maybe tell us why you're here or your name. If there's more than one that would like to speak with us, then we would love to hear from anybody. You see it moving. Is that you? It's not me either. I'm barely touching it. If you need to use our energy, please use our energy to help you communicate with us. We do have some friends who are watching us talk with you, but they also are just watching. They don't mean any harm. Neither do we. You. Did you move it? You have to move it. I can move it. You. Does your name start with a U? My name is Melissa. This is my husband, Matthew. We've lived here for over 13 years now. How long have you been here? Are you okay if we're talking to you? Are you okay if we ask you some questions?
It's moving, but it really wants to stay on the letter U.
I know. What does U mean? U. I'm barely touching it. U.
I can feel it moving away from me.
I know. I can feel like it's vibrating almost. Is there something that you want? Don't do that.
Not cool.
No, I know it's not cool. I've got shivers. I'm like, what is it? If you want something, please let us know. Let us know what you want. T. Do you want something from us?
No,
I know, but
I'm trying to hold it
it's
back.
like pushing
I'm trying to
away.
hold it from not moving.
I know. Why is it going over there? No, you weren't even on it
I
that
let
time.
go.
You let go.
I let go. It's like I'm stopping it from moving.
Why did you let go?
Well, because it's going.
But I'm not doing that.
It has to be you.
No, it's not.
It has to be you because I'm not. See, look.
No. Why would you do that? Okay, it's pointing to yes.
But it's on the
But
D.
it's on. Well, it's on the E from my side.
Okay, deep breath, deep breath.
Just to make sure we understand you, is there something you want from us? No.
Ow, my ankle hurts.
I'm like starting to cry because this is terrifying. Thank you for answering our question.
Okay, let's move it back to the middle of the board to see if it moves again. We shouldn't stay here.
Okay, let's move. We're gonna move it back to the middle, guys. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we're just gonna take a moment. I just need a moment.
Ow. Okay, that was creepy. I took my fingers off it because it was like I was stopping it from moving.
No, I felt like it was like
I thought I was stopping it from pulling. I thought you were pulling it. I thought you were moving it, and I should take my fingers off so you could move it.
No.
Because if I was pushing it, I would be like this.
I know.
But when I let go,
like here,
it went further.
It felt like it was going like this, and my fingers were the same.
I was pulling it back. I was like, okay, obviously she wants to move it that way, so I'll take my fingers off, and now if it moved, so
that wasn't me.
Oh man.
Okay, don't circle.
I won't.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to it. 2 fingers. Are you comfortable?
No, I'm not. But
I know.
That's okay.
I'm not either.
All right.
Thank you for answering our question. What do you want from us? What can we do for you?
That's you. That has to be you.
You. What is you? You want us to do something?
That was me.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do it. That was me. I shrugged it a little.
It's stuck on you. Like you as an us?
Is it one of us? Is it Melissa or Matthew? Is it just one of us?
Is it Melissa that you want something from? Is it Matthew that you want something from?
I'm not feeling it like I did last time.
No, it's not vibrating like it was before. It was vibrating before.
Are we bothering you?
It's just stuck on you. Is there someone else with you that is not allowing you to speak to us? Is there someone else that wants to speak to us? Are you okay with us being in this house? Do you want us to leave this house? It's just I don't know if it's going to talk to us.
It's a lot stiller in here, a lot quieter.
Yeah, it is. Do you want to still talk to us?
I can feel you pushing.
I'm not pushing it. Like, I'm not pushing it at all. Like, I'm barely touching it. Like, look, I'm barely touching it. I moved that a little bit there. Is there anyone or anything here that has anything they want to say to us? Please use our energy. Please speak through the board to us so we can understand you and help you if you need help. I need to take a break and take my fingers off. Okay?
Do we say goodbye now?
No, not yet. Not until we're done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break, guys. My foot's cramping up here, and I am not sure what to make of that. Put the screen up a little bit so they can see us while we take a quick little...
No, I'm not reaching outside the...
You can reach outside, just don't break the circle by, like...
That's outside the circle. If I cross the circle...
No, you can cross it, but it's the break...
No, I'm not. I'm not reaching out. Nice try.
Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Are you sure you didn't?
I didn't. I took my fingers off it because I figured you were moving it and I was holding it back.
I thought you were. So here's the thing. It stuck on you. And then it legitimately went to yes. And now I feel like it's not doing anything. What would you be? Like, you as in us, you? Or you as in a letter of a first name? Or like, what is you?
You have to watch it back and see what question actually slid to the yes.
What was it? Wasn't it that we asked if they wanted to talk to us? Was that it? I can't remember. Okay.
Let's try one more time.
It's just like
yeah, there's no string.
No, I know, but I'm like there's okay.
Okay, you know what? Start it like off the board.
Off board, like
yeah, because like maybe we've just been starting it, and if it slides to you,
okay, it slides to you. Okay.
Okay, slide off the right.
Okay, so maybe
way off the board.
I'll put like one up here and one here.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting us take a little break there. I'm going to ask one more time. Is there anyone who would like to communicate with us tonight? Please use our energy. Please speak through the board. If you'd rather make a sound or something, please feel free to do that as well. But we're wondering if there is anyone that would like to speak with us or tell us anything while we are here tonight.
It's sliding past my fingers. I'm not even touching it. That's you.
It's not me. How is it me?
Can't be me, see?
Well, it's not me. That's not me. I'm barely touching it. I'm barely touching it. I don't know where it's going. X. 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 As in no? There's no one that wants to talk to us? Okay. I think it's confused. I'm like, my fingers are even on it.
Feel that? The ends of my fingers feel tingly.
Mine don't. But I feel like I can feel the wood moving under my finger. Like,
yeah, that's what I was
like
feeling.
past my finger. Like
Yeah, that's how I feel. Whoa, okay.
no. I got chills. No.
That was a real move. That slid right under my fingers.
Yep. But it's not moving. Like it's not moving to anything though. Like it's not.
That's my fingers probably
I know.
off.
I know. Like look, my finger's even crooked. That's how it's moving.
Yeah.
But I'm not moving.
I've had about enough.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels like it's weak. Like it's
trying to. Thank you for trying to communicate with us. I'm sorry that we're unable to understand what you're trying to say tonight. Do you have anything else you want to know? Okay. Thank you very much for being here and trying to talk to us. We will, at this point, end our communication and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's just take a minute. Okay.
I can move the camera now?
Yes. You can break the circle. You can move the camera.
Man, I hope that caught that on the overhead camera.
Okay. Let's
don't turn in salt.
Let's just dissect this a little bit here, because that felt weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't get a lot.
But we got more than zero.
We got more than zero. I hope you're right. I hope the overhead camera caught that, because it's like it went from having energy to like almost like a battery that's been drained and it just doesn't quite have enough. Because I don't understand the U or the X. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I think it was just having trouble moving it for the sake of moving it.
Like,
oh, that was spooky.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what to make of that. Like, I legitimately wasn't pushing it. I barely had my fingers on it. Like
I felt it slide under
it was
my
sliding
fingers.
under.
A couple of times I felt it slide.
And there was times where like it would move to the point where my finger was like bent, but my hands were not. Like it's not like I was moving it like with my hands. Like it was just it was weird. And it vibrated. For like it felt like it was like moving. Do you know what I mean? Like it's hard to describe. Like it was.
I didn't get that much of a sensation, but I did get a little tingly at the end of my fingers.
When it went to yes, it felt like it was vibrating. It felt like it was like using energy and like yes. It was weird. So I don't know. I don't know if I would say that there's zero communication. It wasn't like crazy off the charts, but it definitely there was something there. There was thankfully I didn't hear any weird sounds or anything. I didn't hear
nothing
any
bang, no booms, no
these guys
thunder.
still aren't moving.
Yeah.
They're still fine. So
no lightning.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what to make of that. All I know is I'm not going to sleep well tonight. So yeah, that was our little live. Like we said in the beginning, we have no idea what to expect with this.
Didn't know how long it would go. I mean, we could sit here for another hour and just ask you a pile of questions, but it's not getting the vibe that it's cooking.
No. And I mean, the only reason that we chose to come down here into the basement is because this is where I feel there is energy.
Oh, you'll do this again upstairs sometime?
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm older. And sitting on a concrete floor, my back and legs are killing me now. Yeah. So I'm very uncomfortable. I could probably stay down here and do this for another hour or so, but my back and legs are not going to allow me to do that.
Yeah. The spirits want you comfortable.
If we were upstairs at the kitchen table, it might be easier. The only problem is putting the protection of salt around the kitchen table is a lot harder. It's a lot easier to clean up. Oh, excuse me, past my bedtime. Clean up down here on the concrete floor. But who knows? Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Next year.
Maybe we won't. I don't know. But anyway.
You should come back at 3 a.m.
No, I'm not coming back at the witching hour. No. This was enough for me. What time is it anyway? It's after 11. Okay. Not midnight yet.
It was spooky.
Let us know. Have you guys done anything with a Ouija board before? Have you had anything happen to you? Do you have any spooky stories?
Do you have a Jesus behind your fridge?
Do you have the body of Christ behind your freezer? That's a good question. How many people have that? That was legitimately terrifying. Like, it still doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know, guys. Do we have something in this house? Who knows? Like I said, the house is 100 years old. Chances are, at some point in the history of this home, somebody has died on this property at some point. Right? Like, just the way history used to be, it would make sense.
Statistically, a house that's 100 plus years old has got to have a body in it.
At least one. At least,
Maybe
right?
more.
Maybe more. I don't know. Were they trying to communicate with us tonight? I don't know. You're going to have to be the judge of that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this live. I hope you enjoyed it. And like Matthew said earlier,
first live. We might do more
live. We might do more. Let us know. Did you guys like this live? What did you think? We might do more in the future. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment if you want to. We do read comments and respond. And we will be reposting this for anyone who's missed it or if you want to rewatch it with hopefully the overhead camera so you can actually see the Ouija board and what happened here tonight. So that'll be coming up on Spooky Saturday. So make sure you've subscribed and you click that notification bell so you do not miss that upload. Thanks so much and happy Halloween. Bye, guys.
You gotta click the end.
I know I have to click the end. I wasn't sure if you were going to do it or I was going to do it. Okay. Happy Halloween, guys. Bye.